That sauce, just that dressing. Look at me.
In the kitchen of my sipping on this brown liquor got me nostalgic. Plastic on couches, pictures in the kitchen of my hands and they both.
Everybody say, hey, mama.
Two friends and they both tens, looking nice. Too big, I should call it quits, but I'm not. No chances, we all dance in the night. Tell me what's the odds, we can all get a bite.
Okay, the last time we tried that, it didn't end well. Plus, you never know the story that they friends tell. And off the brown liquor, nigga feel like Denzel.
Out of Washington, in the DC, with a chocolate bitch. Little freak bitch, get geeked off erratic shit.
So what you do?
Shut the club up like Stoyakovich.
Man, that's another shit. Playing Chelsea.
Shut the club up like Stoyakovich. Nasty lyrics, bro. Just straight debauchery, bro. Just can't get with it, bro.
Welcome to Husky Stadium in DeKalb, Illinois. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the New Mexico Lobos and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Lobos headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's got the first down. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Tells the run, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Selling the fake. Out wide right, it's Chambers. Smashes through the tackle. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's White. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Grabs it inside the 15. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. In the red area, it's Chambers. Oh, it's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Chambers. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So New Mexico's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the maestro of this offense. Boy, did he put up numbers last time. Out through for more than 500 yards. Moving the pocket, it's Watson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was the completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your 2nd drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on 3rd down was big.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking for running room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. It's 3rd and 5. Right back to it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's just...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback keeps it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. Fourth down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Moves the pocket. It's Watson. Sends it out to Smith. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to go up top on second down. He's going to take a shot. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, New Mexico! And the extra point makes it 7-3. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. And the ball is loose on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Chill.
Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Lobos.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on first down. The corners are walked up tight. Brown wants to pass. Fires left. Pulls it in. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Right at the line. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. They'll give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Right side, it's White. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Driving forward, it's Chambers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st. They're all over it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Still running at the 40. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
2nd and long here. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking downfield, it's Watson. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Nice move to keep running. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Rashada Downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Lobos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Brown wants to pass. Rushes on, and he gets it away.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Finds his tight end. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. On play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Before we kick off the 2nd half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Catching up with the Lobos head coach at the half. They have to start the 3rd quarter with a sense of urgency. On the road, backs against the wall with a hostile crowd. He said, we got to have more intensity. They did a good job in the 1st half, but this game is close, and they understand all of the playoff implications. They've got to be the best version of themselves here to start this 3rd.
Okay, Holly. The Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again going.
He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, New Mexico. What a grab in the end zone for 6. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. And the extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score New Mexico 21, Northern Illinois 6.
On the return, it's Holmes. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Powers inside. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Bryant. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
Number 36 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rush right in his face. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The play fake. He wants to go deep. Got it down the field. Breaks into the open on the left. And he scores! Touchdown, Northern Illinois!
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. Sets his feet. It's Watson. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right, and he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Lobos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got him quickly. Touchdown, Lobos! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's White. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. DB's right up on the receivers. Hits inside. It's Chambers. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Gets the back moving. Brown wants to pass. Caught. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Huskies want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Second down, gonna throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Fires deep on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet. All the way! Touchdown, Husky!
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to throw, it's Watson. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pushes ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll get rid of it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Makes a grab down the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first. Look out! Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Drops back, it's Watson. Out wide right, it's Sullivan. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Unleashes one deep. That pass is incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, looking for a man. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to
going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they're lighting up the scoreboard, guys, because this QB already has over 200 yards passing, and they're not going to stop at this point. They're having success. So the defense, somebody's got to step up and make a play the way that guy did just there. A ball thrown deep down the field. It's you versus the other guy. Who's going to win? Can the defense now turn this thing around?
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick completion to the right. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. Of course, it stops again at the 2-minute mark.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, New Mexico. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
This drive will open from the 15. Brown will throw it. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. He's got it. He's dropped. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Really nice job by the defender that time. They've got the lead. They're expecting this offense to throw in this 2-minute situation, and that ball going all the way to the sideline, because it's a long throw, it gave the defender...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And I like the aggressiveness. Man, you're down 4th quarter. You got to continue to make things happen. And this is a couple 4th downs in a row. Shoot, Palmer, maybe they should have gone for it on 4th earlier in the game with the amount of success they're having.
Yeah, who needs punts and who needs field goals? At this point, let's just dial it up every time. And I'll tell you what, his quarterback's doing a nice job bailing out the coach on some of these aggressive play calls, too, because he's going to the right place with the football in these critical 4th downs.
Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Snaps on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sullivan. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Fresh center down's going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. At the 40, there he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They're still firing away even with this lead. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew